Well, good afternoon. We are in Kolomna, which is situated about 114 kilometers from Moscow, which equates to about 70 miles southeast of Moscow. And we are here because we are continuing our travels from Serberhof. And you might ask, what is the connection? Well, this is the place where the Moscow River, which is down to our right, joins the Oka River, which we saw on Sunday in Serberhof, on its way to the River Volga and then to the Caspian Sea. Now, the documentation for this city dates back to 1177, and it has its own citadel, Kremlin, similar to Moscow, made of red brick, but the difference here is that people actually live within the city walls. There are a number of churches here. We've just been into one with its ancient drawings and pictures, very picturesque. And there was other buildings here. We have the monument here. So here we have the monument to Kirill and Methody. They brought about the Russian alphabet in oppose of the Latin, English, European language and alphabet. And their monument is just overlooking the Moscow River. Kolomna was a closed city from the post-Second World War until 1994. This meant that the city was only allowed the residents access. This was because of the production of missile products. Tourists were not allowed to enter the city, and the residents were monitored, and documentation was necessary for them to move about in and about the city. Now we go to a shop for pastela, a traditional Russian sweet. And it's a bit colder here, so we're going into the warm of the shop, and at the same time partaking in some of their lovely sweets. Yum yum. So much selection here, so much to choose from. What shall I have? Well, we're going to see Sasha and Oksana tomorrow in Moscow, and I think I'll go for this one, the apple, because it's got a picture of the city in which we're into now. What a good present to give them tomorrow. We are now in a merchant house, which has been transformed into a cafe. And now you see the archway here, and as you move forward, you have to bow down, because in front of you would have been a Russian icon. So it would be given severance to the religious picture. So here we are inside. We've got the cafe here, tables and chairs and Forgot the name of what it's called.
Samovar.
Samovar, the kettle type, for heating the hot water.
Yes.
And then inside, the merchant house converted. A piano even. The waiter. And a bit of comfort by having a settee, old-fashioned. We'll have to try some. So we're going to have a bit of a reenactment of how it was when the merchant had this as his house. We're going to have some tea and maybe some pastilles to go with it, locally made. So this is traditional Russian pastis from the 19th century. It's a bit like gelatine, but with raspberry flavour. Very good. And now we're here at part of the outer city wall with the ornate pictures here telling the story of Duke Dmitry Donskoy in 1380 when he defeated the Mongol army led by Genghis Khan, a decisive battle, and we see here in the pictures the religious people of Russia thanking him for saving them from the Mongolian invasion. Quite striking, really. So that's it. That's our finish of our visit to here, and it's goodbye for now.